Alright guys, so today I'm going to talk about my audio settings in this game. I do really believe that audio is one of the most important things in this game for actually hearing people through walls, and then I'm able to center onto them through the wall so that I can get the easiest kills possible. You know, if I was playing the game with no audio, that would be horrible. But my settings are probably going to be a little different than yours. I'm just going to explain like the main things that you need to be able to have the best audio possible so that you can be able to hear people really fluently. And also too, I think I have Astro 50s, yeah, A50s. All right, that's the headphones I'm using in case you guys are curious. I mean, I still popped off with like $20 Turtle Beaches before, but obviously you do want the highest quality possible. So I do play on headphone bass boost. This right here, I really do like, sometimes my audio messes up if I play on like another setting like PC or maybe home theater. Not entirely sure, but for some reason the bass boost definitely works for me, and I feel like out of all the settings I hear the best on that. And then of course you do want to turn your gameplay music volume all the way down. There's some people that I've seen that still play on this, which is ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you have music playing while you're fighting a whole team? It doesn't make any sense. You're just gonna be distracted. So turn that all the way down. Dialogue volume, this is important. I like to turn it around like 40, because you don't want your character or other characters in the game screaming while you're trying to listen for footsteps and other things, because that can get in the way. Also, you don't want to have it on 0, which is also important, because when it says like hostiles dropping into the location or whatever, right, you want to hear when people are coming in from the sky so that you can shoot them out the air or know when people are around you. So it's still good to have it on. You just don't want to have it higher than the other volume, because you're not going to be able to hear anything. And that's where you take the effects volume all the way up. You take this to the max, because that's the effects. That's when people are shooting, that's when people are running around, and you always want to have that higher than every single thing else, so that you can be able to hear the best footsteps possible and you can know where enemies are so that you can kill them. Voice chat volume, I also turn this down too. Unfortunately, for like the past month, my voice chat does not work. I got voice chat banned, and I've never, well, first of all, I don't even talk in voice chat. I'm always on push to talk and muted. So I don't know how I got voice chat banned. And on top of that, I don't know why it never lifted. Like, I'm always voice chat banned. But if voice chat was possible for me, I would still have like around 50 so that I can hear people. But again, I don't want them like, I don't want them screaming in my ear. Just some people who try to like troll on prox chat, right? And they try to put super loud noises so you can't hear. Like, it's ridiculous. So I just keep it at 50. Same thing with cinematic music. I think this is only cutscenes. I don't know. Just put it down. There's no point for it. Word tracks, I would also say put all the way down. I don't really go in vehicles much, so like I don't have a need for that. But same thing with everything else, right? So that is pretty much the audio settings that I do use. Again, like voice chat for me, I can't, even if like all this stuff mattered, if I wanted to talk about that, I don't have voice chat, so there's no point in having that. Even though prox chat is important for like other game modes, I don't really think for Resurgence much, but can't really say too much on that. And then for my master volume too, I don't know why, for some reason, like playing on 8 and then playing on 80, like sometimes the way my PC set up or my headphones, like the settings are all messed up where I have to play on like 8 or 10 master volume. But for most of you guys, it's probably just gonna be 100. Just raise it to 100. Obviously, you want to be able to hear the game fluently. Like, you want all the footsteps and everything to be really loud in your ears. Not loud to the point where it's gonna hurt your ears or like, you know, just damage your ears. But you want to have it pretty high so that you're really engaged and locked in. You know, even if it's like higher to the point where somebody's talking right next to you in person, right? And you're so focused on the game, you can't hear a word they're saying because the game is so loud. It needs to be like around that type of loudness to be able to hear every single thing good. And then of course you're gonna get all that through the effects, being that you have that higher than everything else. All right, so those are the things that you need to prioritize and focus on when you're using audio settings, and that is gonna get you a lot more kills, because audio is extremely important in this game for finding a lot of people, knowing what they're going to do and predicting their movement, so that you can get really good high kill games in this game. Also, I am going to be streaming on Kick soon when I do start my live streams, so you guys can catch me on there. And you can join the Discord for just connecting with other people. If I ever go live or anything like that, you can get notifications for that. And any of my services that you are interested in getting, you can find them on there. And also looking for people to push out my services. So if you guys want to make some quick money, you can do that as well.
UAV in this sector.
Planting cluster mine!